Hi Heath, wanted to go over this project budget with you. I was going to call you and go over this with you on the phone, but it seemed to me like there are some other people that are involved in this project and in this business, and because of that I thought it'd be better to do a video. That way you can watch it and then you can share this video with anybody else who is involved in the decision-making process. So what I put together here is a project budget, not a quote. There's a difference. Budgets are better for highly customized websites like what you're trying to do. So with this website, it's very unique. It's got a lot of functionality that's very unique specifically to you. The issue with doing something like that is it's relatively difficult for us to anticipate exactly what the price is going to be and then get a quote. Once we get going on it, we'll have a better idea. Because of that, we do a budget. Now, the difference between a budget is that the actual price, as you can see here, may be less. Our goal is to come in on time and under budget, but we won't go over the budget. So it may go all the way up. So basically, if you want to do it, if you're willing to commit to spend up to $3,800, then we can get going with you and we can build the website. Based on what you talked about, and especially with our email back and forth last night, I think that we will. I'm relatively confident we will come in under budget, but we still have to have that budget agreement that you're willing to go up to $3,800 for any unforeseeable things. Now, as far as going over the budget, the only time we would go over the budget on a customized website is if there was something that has to be done, some little point of functionality that we didn't know about. That we realize, or that you realize, you've got to have this, little thing of this little element of functionality that wasn't communicated to us, and it could be a little thing too. There are sometimes that little things, as far as they're little on the user end, but on a programming side, they're very difficult. That's pretty rare, and I don't think that we're going to run into that issue on this project because I think that we've been relatively clear. I feel like you've been relatively clear. I feel like I have a really good grasp of what you need the website to be able to do. And so I don't think that will happen. But I just wanted to disclose that's the only way that we would go over budget. Now, I know that a budget is probably not as ideal as an exact quote, because an exact quote, you can say this is what it is, and we'll just, I can anticipate that. The problem with an exact quote on a project like this that's so customized is that it's really difficult on our end to foresee exactly what you're doing because we haven't built exactly this kind of website before because it's very unique to you. It's a customized website. We've never built it because nobody else has came to us with with this exact business that you've got and says, I want this golf website, 2-minute tee times, exportable in Excel, etc., etc., etc. So because of that, it's hard for us to anticipate exactly what it is. Now, if you cannot live with a budget, we could do a quote. The problem with that on our end is that it takes quite a bit of time for us to do research, and the research is only unique to you. It's not like we could then turn around and sell that research to somebody else. You're the only one who wants this kind of website, and so if you do want an exact quote, I can do more research. Two problems. First, it's going to take a little bit more time, but the bigger problem is I'd have to charge you a $500 non-refundable consulting fee in order for us to research the website, figure out exactly what it is, and then build. And then that way, if you decide not to do it, it's just more than an average sales situation. And so two options, obviously. If you're good with this, if you can commit to spend up to $3,800, we'll get started on the project. And like I said, our goal is to come in under budget, definitely on time, under budget if possible. But we won't break that. We won't go over that. If you can't live with that, the other option is I could charge you a non-refundable $500 consulting fee, and I'll get you an exact blueprint of what we're going to build, and with an exact price on it, and and then you could definitively, and then the only risk that you have is the $500 non-refundable deposit. So those are the two options. On my end, I would prefer just to build it on the budget. I think that would be better for you. If it's better for you, it's better for me. It would save you the $500, and I think in the end it's probably going to whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And so if we do the research first and charge you the $500 consulting fee, if it would have ended up being $2,700, it's still going to be $2,700. So you'd have the $2,700 plus the $500. Whereas if you just work on a budget, then it would only end up being $2,700. So that's what I can do. If you want to get going, the project duration here is 3 weeks. Now the 3 weeks, it's going to be, there's going to be something online within 3 or 4 days. It won't be able to take payments just yet and do the scheduling, but the first page will be operational and you'd be able to see it. You could go take that out and start marketing it. It would look good within just a few days, and then the whole project be completed. The goal is the deadline would be 3 weeks. So let me know what you think. We'll go from there. Talk to you soon. Thanks.